Fairline Squadron from 2004. We are going to make a full walkthrough video on board now. Now, if you want to learn more about this boat, visit her webpage by using the link at the video description below. We are starting the video today from the dock. It's a good chance to see some of the systems of this boat from the stern view. So we have a swim platform here. This swim platform is hydraulic. It will also accommodate the dinghy to launch it and to put it in the water. We see the hangar, which will accommodate a small dinghy. And let's proceed inside. Passerelle, quite long. And this is the way to the engine room, which will be our last station for today. Moving forward, here we are on the aft deck, dining table and seating arrangement. We are in the beginning of the winter. The boat is in winter mode. There are some maintenance jobs going on here, so you will not see everything perfect. We try to arrange it, but there are quite a lot of jobs that needs to be done over the winter. Wine fridge down here under the staircase. The teak decks are in amazing condition. As you can see, some of them has been renewed. New corking. Climbing up to the fly bridge. Here again there is no cushions because of they are all stored for the winter. Looking around, and above us there is a new sun awning, very large one, in new condition. Down here we have a small wet bar. It opens and there is a grill underneath and a sink, as well as a fridge, beverage fridge, seating arrangement with a table. You can dine here. The height can be modified. And let's move forward. Additional seating arrangements also here on the port side. And this is the helm station. It has two Raymarine machines. They are not the newest brand. They are actually the originals from 2004. Autopilot and multi-display and controllers for the bow and aft thrusters from Side Power. These guys here, magnetic compass and the throttles. Quick view forward, and there is a sunbathing area forward, and which the cushions then again are stored down below, and Lufrance windlass. So we are turning camera astern. We have a precious moment, which we have a little bit of light, sunlight today. It's quite cloudy. And moving astern on this fly bridge, at the aft part of it there is a small place for sunbathing, and here we can see the thickness of the teak decks, which has been renewed, so they are all healthy, and probably the new owner will have peace of mind for the next 10 years at least regarding the teak decks. So that was the fly bridge. We are moving back to the main deck. It's a nice chance to see the seating arrangement here on the aft deck. Now this is another entrance to the engine room. And we are moving from here inside the boat. I close the curtains in order that the camera can get better the details. So here we are. That's the Salon of this Fairline Squadron. The interior is in a reasonable condition. There are a few corrections here and there I'm going to point out as we go along. Bose music system. There are 4 speakers here. Up and down TV, which is now folded in. Let's check here. A little bit of storage spaces. And we are moving forward. Here to the starboard side there is a dining area which will seat about 6 persons, probably more if it's needed. And here there is a separation door or window which separates the galley from this dining area, but this thing can be closed. And let's snitch a look inside the galley, which we are going to visit in a second. Anyway, this thing is going down, and then the galley can serve the dining area or the salon directly from this window. Moving forward, this is the pilot house, and then again we can see the instruments here, the Raymarine machines, which are the original model controller for the side power bow and stern thrusters. And these are the Caterpillar digital gauges for the Caterpillar engines. There are 2 Caterpillar engines here, each with 1550 horsepower. The model is C30. Here to the left there is the autopilot and multi-display and VHF. These are all machines from Raymarine. Looking to the port side, this is kind of a thing that the present owner decided to place. It's a washing machine. There is additional washing machine in the crew area, and 2 fridges, one from Archelic and one from West Frost. Now this is another way to the fly bridge which we visited. And then here we can see a few corrections that needs to be done, some varnishing corrections. And let's move into the galley. Okay, it's a reasonable size galley for the size of the boat. There is a microwave here, some working surfaces from black marble, stove, an induction stove, and underneath here there is 1 fridge and 1 freezer here on the other side. And if we are looking at the floor needs corrections. It lost the colors, probably from humidity, maybe some oils that it has observed over the years. This whole plate can be changed. It's not a big thing to brand new one. Some carpentry corrections also here. Deep sink, and this is the main working surface. I see that it is cracked here, and this is a little bit more complicated to change, but still there is a stitch here, so this whole thing can be changed. Actually, it's not too complicated. Now this window is going down, and as I explained when we were outside, you can serve the guests through this window. Underneath here we have a dishwasher. It's a narrow dishwasher from a company named Teak. And that's about it. Some of course some storage spaces all around, controller for the air conditioning. Okay, we are going outside from this galley to my port side. There is a door outside to the deck. It is operated electrically, same identical door on the starboard side, easy exit to the decks. And from here we will make our way down below to check the 3 guest cabins. So basically there is a VIP cabin just in front of the camera. Behind me, amidships, it's the master cabin, and to the port side there is a twin guest cabin. We will start by visiting the VIP cabin. It is separated by this door, and to my right it's the ensuite of this VIP cabin. And let's step inside the cabin itself. It's in fairly good condition. A little bit varnishing corrections in the sides here, and in the opposite side, sorry, it's actually leather. It's a leather that might be need replacement or maybe a repainting, which is also an option, but the varnish itself is in reasonable condition. Manual shades to block the light of the windows. Vestel TV facing the bed. Inside here is kind of a storage spaces with hanging arrangement. I think there should be a light here. It might be disconnected here. Same arrangement on the other side. Here. And some storage spaces around the bed. So that was the VIP cabin. There are hatches on the ceiling which will provide natural light and air when it is possible to open them. Also the port lights can be opened, as you can see here, when it is safe and possible to do that. We are stepping outside of the VIP cabin, passing through the separation door of this cabin, which is this one, and here to my right, which is the port side, there is a twin bed cabin, guest cabin. It has a door behind this door which leads to an ensuite, and this bathroom is actually used also as a day head. It's fairly large. Actually, it's very spacious for its size. Shower is in quite a large size. Yeah, opening like this. The wood is very dark. I'm not sure if it's oiled or if it's just changed. It just needs some sanding to refresh it. Sink, and we are stepping outside of this day head and bathroom of the twin guest cabin. This is the way we came from, and we are going down 3 stairs to check the master cabin. It is separated by a door, this one, and here we are. Now here to the starboard side there is a sitting arrangement, and to the port side there is a dressing corner, small TV up here facing the bed, Bose system here. And let's go around this cabin and check it from a different angle. Now this is a huge walk-in wardrobe which stretches from this side to the other side, and we are going to open the other door because now it's full with cushions. Now under the bed there are additional storage arrangements, and we are moving to the other side. It is the starboard side. And yeah, as I said, it's full now with some cushions which are stored for the winter. There are some drawers down here below, and it goes all the way to the other side, so it's kind of a full beam walk-in wardrobe, and there are two big windows here which can be opened for light and mainly for fresh air when it's possible. Going back into the master cabin, last look at the master cabin, and we are stepping out, and our last station for today will be the engine room. Another 6 stairs to the main deck, additional stairs leading to the fly bridge. We will not use them now. Making our way back through the dining area. It's a good chance to see all this space from a different angle. And of the salon, it's a fairly reasonable salon for a 21-meter boat, this Fairline Squadron. Now let me remind you that if you want to learn more about this boat, you can visit her webpage by using the link at the video description below. I will put the full specification list, the engine hours, tankage, and so on. So let's go to see the engine room. Before that, we have two capstans here from Lumar with big bullards, relatively big bullards. And normally when this passerelle is folded, there are only 3 stairs, so you can go down below to the swim platform. But today I will just have to jump down. Okay. And we can have another look at this small garage for the dinghy. And obviously this garage needs some maintenance. Another thing that we can see here, I hope we can see it, is the stern thruster, but maybe it's not the best angle, and the flaps which helps the boat to go into planning, which are in the water. Obviously the boat needs to be hauled out sometime in the winter and clean the barnacles. We are turning into the crew area. There are 2 beds here for crew. This area needs maintenance and refreshment, but for this size of boat the beds are fairly reasonable. There is a washing machine in the corner from Beko, and the side to my left is filled up by the garage for the dinghy. This is another entrance to the engine room when the boat is cruising and it's not possible to go from the transom. Here is the crew bathroom, which is in a much reasonable condition than the cabin itself. It's quite small, but it's well arranged sink and wet shower and toilet. Okay, we are proceeding forward through a watertight door, which is this door. To my right there are some electrical panels here and down below. Crossing this watertight door, and we are in the engine room. In the heart of this engine room there are 2 Caterpillar engines. The model is C30. At the moment they have approximately 2,300 hours each, which is very low hours for the year of the boat. They look reasonably maintained. They need some touch-ups of paint, but all in all they look okay. Some gouges for the fuel, filters for seawater intake, and behind each engine there is a Onan generator with 17 kilowatt power, and each one of these generators has approximately 8,500 hours. The other one is on the opposite side, this one. So we are moving astern back, and here to my left there are chargers for the batteries. Here another electric machine, which is inverter from a master vault. Here to the port side we can see a water maker, which is fairly new, from FSM. It's a good brand of water makers, and this is probably the supply pump for the water maker. So that was the engine room of the Fairline. The last thing is a kind of a place to fold the shore power cables, which is here, and that was it. So that was the Fairline Squadron from 2004. She's now seriously for sale. If you want to learn more about this boat, visit her webpage by using the link at the video description below.